Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be shading this fish. So yeah, I have two pencils that I might be using. So I've already shaded the eye, and now I think I'm gonna shade the top. So I'm gonna make it darker here, and I'm gonna make it be a bit lighter as I'm going like further. And at one point I like to turn the page. At one point it's going to be super duper light that you can barely even see it. So like right here. So you see how that looks kind of nice? Yeah, but here I'm gonna make it a bit darker. And there we go. Now I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna shade this part. So over here, kind of just, I feel like I kind of want to make it be very dark, like at the sides. And while I go in more, it's gonna get lighter. So kind of like that. And I think I'm gonna make this a bit darker here. So what I'm thinking I could do is maybe I could just make like the sides lighter or darker, sorry. And I think that would make it have some nice texture to it. I don't know, I feel like that would look pretty nice. And I haven't added the scales yet. But I don't really know how to add scales, so I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. Anyway, now that we're done with shading this part, I think we're gonna start shading this. So, for this right here, the fin, like we're gonna just keep going with our pattern, kinda. So yeah, I like to think of it like as a pattern. Basically, like you go darker, and then as you go in more, you do it lighter. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that for some. And you're gonna leave the middle white. So, yeah, and I'm gonna shade this with my finger because I don't have one of those fancy shading pencils. Yeah, so that looks much better than just white. So now that we're done shading all this, I think I'm gonna start shading the whole body. So I'm going to start with doing our pattern again. And yeah, so as I was saying, just go darker on the sides, and while you're going back in, go light. So yeah, and this is like a simple fish. It's not gonna be like one of those really detailed fishes. It's going to be a pretty simple fish, but at the same time, it's gonna look pretty. It's gonna look nice. And as you can see, when it's not blended out, it looks kind of weird. But when I blend it, it's going to look so much better and more like cleaner. And that's just like it really matters, like how, you do the shading. That, like kind of shows how realistic you want it to be. Like, cause if it's just white, it's not gonna look realistic as much. It's not gonna look as realistic. Yeah, and when I, started it, you could see that the eye was already shaded. Yeah. So here it is when I didn't blend it, and now I'm just going to blend it with my finger. Oh my gosh. And make sure to do your shading light because you don't want it too dark. And just, it looks so much more better. Looks much more nicer. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to kind of Oh, also, I found out like this new texture that I really like, where you kind of go dark right here. I feel like that looks kind of nice. So it's not all, yeah, that looks pretty nice actually. And I'm just going to touch up the eye so you can see it. So at the bottom for the eye, you want it to be darker. And at the top, just do a little bit of shading. And then we're just gonna bring back these a little bit. So yeah, now we're just going to shade this. And then I don't really know if I should do a background or not. I don't think I'm gonna do a background. Maybe in my next video I can do a background. Yeah, and then with our pattern again, just kind of go dark and then light as you go in. And shade. And now I'm just going to bring back those lines. And yeah, so I'm just gonna bring back these lines a little bit. And yeah, so this is the end of my little tutorial, and I'm gonna sign it, Zoe. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Good. Bye. Love you.